Hit it. Bill Appraisal. Bill Appraisal. AKA Jiu-Jitsu. Darren, I understand you have a hangover.
Yeah.
I'm worse than that. I have a hangover and a cold. Zoom Tails. Have you checked this out? It's a new range of cocktails canned by Monkey Shoulder. Do you have
Hashtag not sponsored.
Not sponsored. Really, for real, for real. What's your favorite memory of Monkey Shoulder?
I would say my time working at Wild Bar, we used to drink a lot of Monkey Shoulder there, especially like after my shift.
Wild Bar. You can't check it out because it's closed. Monkey Shoulder is so smooth that I drank so fast to the point where I didn't even finish my what do you call it? House party games with my friends. I just passed out in the toilet.
I think the previous episode also you say you passed out on something. Every episode gonna have like one story of you passing out. One of the worst things that ever happened to me when I was drunk was I broke my ankle and I didn't realize, walked home on a broken ankle and only found out in the hospital that it was broken.
Drink with us by putting this video on and opening a can of beer, a bottle of wine, whatever. Remember, when you're having a hangover at home, Darren's having a hangover somewhere in the world, and so am I.
Need a little hair of the dog.
4 types of hairs of the dog that we're going to try today. Would you like to choose which one we're going to try today?
I say we reach for the low-hanging fruit.
Let me summon us some glasses! There you go.
So, low-hanging fruit. It's Monkey Shoulder Whiskey, tropical fruit and ice cream soda. Made by
Sago House.
Cheers.
Cheers. Off the bat, right, this cocktail is just like, it's not like your generic kind of whiskey cocktail. You can taste and you know that it's Monkey Shoulder.
Yeah.
You get it, like the middle notes, the bottom notes is very obviously Monkey Shoulder.
Slightly citrusy, and you get the creaminess from the ice cream soda, obviously.
Low hanging fruit. Darren, do you like it?
Yeah, good.
Thumbs up for me too.
Yeah.
Tropical fruits and ice cream soda. Thanks Monkey Shoulder and Sago House. I like this. I was at Raffles Hotel. They were serving like some new Chivas bottle. I had like 15 because I know my limit is like 20 shots of whiskey. Then I didn't realize, but the bartender was double shotting each cocktail. So next day, nuclear hangover, like work from office, not work from home. I just told my boss that I was having a fever and I went home. Fuck man, that was one of the worst hangovers. You feel like you are physically and mentally impaired by the alcohol.
Don't drink too much and like your boss kids. Simply take annual leave.
The next one we're going to try is called... That's right, you're on mute. If I haven't mentioned, right, this Zoom Tails thing is inspired by Zoom calls and the conference called Chaos. Yeah. Ooh, it's red. Ooh. You know I love what this color? You know I really love what this color? Shangri-La. I really love Shangri-La. When you have like a decent quality wine that you're bored of or it's going bad, make it Shangri-La.
Smells like cherries.
Cherries, red fruit tea. So I guess like rooibos or like Middle Eastern tea. Hibiscus maybe? We'll find out.
Shout out to hibiscus tea. Oh, this one I can't really taste the whiskey that much, but it's very nice. What's the percentage of this?
8%.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, I was saying it tastes like one of those tea cocktails that you get at like cocktail bars like Bitters and Love and what's the one that makes their own gins in Amoy? Anyways, I'll put it into like the caption. Yeah, other impressions?
This is very dangerous because it's very tasty and it doesn't taste like alcohol at all. It's very easy to go down.
Yeah, I agree with you. This goes down very well. So
It's got a bit of tangy, a bit of dry aftertaste.
I've got a suggestion. Let's do this slowly and enjoy it. In the meantime, Darren, let me ask you about whiskeys. What are your favorite whiskeys of all time?
I'm a big fan of Japanese whiskies. So I like even the regular Suntory Kakubin or Yamazaki is nice but super expensive now. I used a bottle of Yamazaki 18 which I polished off, and then I found out I could sell it for $3,000. But whiskies for drinking, right?
Yep. Cheapest entry level for Hibiki in Japan is about 70 Sing or 70 US right now. I like Yamazaki, but Hibiki I think is better. Cheetah, like fuck that, Hakushu, whatever, no. Especially the 5-liter Suntory that you can buy from the supermarket.
Oh, I love that.
Japan.
That's the best.
Love that, man. Whole time in Japan, just plastered.
You just get the 5-liter, 2 pumps, soda water, piece of lemon.
You like Nika?
Yeah.
Nika, happy memories. I remember introducing a couple over Nika at one of the Boki live music bars. Now that couple is happily married. A Cavalan, Taiwanese whiskey.
Oh yeah, I've been to the brewery, no, distillery. It's very nice.
Nice.
Yeah. Very strong though.
What I learned about Cavalan is because it's subtropical, the whiskey ages in a different way. Some components of the whiskey age faster than usual as compared to aging in Scotland. What other non-Scottish whiskeys do you like?
Maker's Mark, which is bourbon, I believe.
I think Maker's Mark is the only whiskey in America that spells its whiskey without an E.
Huh. So the proper way.
A lot of respect for Jack Daniels. It's not my favorite flavor profile, but fun fact also, Jack Daniels makes everything itself. It cuts down the trees, it builds its own barrels, it makes its own corks, it makes its own glass, it gets its own malt and hops and grows that. They grow that themselves. I also really like, don't kill me Scottish people, I really like Teelings from Ireland. Teeling! Check this out. So, why I like it? Flavor is good, but something that the Scots don't do, it's triple distilled. Have you tried this?
No.
Okay, we'll try it later. Scottish whiskies.
I believe you gave me a taster set of these, which I haven't tried yet.
Scottish whiskies. Favorites?
I know it's kind of mainstream, but Macallan is very good.
Wow, we have very different tastes.
I went to an event that I got very drunk at, and then after which, when we were leaving, they gave us a free bottle of Macallan.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
One of my favorite whiskies also was given to me free at the event. It was the foreign edition of the Beaumont 10, which was only in duty free. But one night after drinking with my friend Kenneth Flexera, the Eurasian Dragon, I went home to drink this bottle of whiskey, and I grabbed it by the sleeve of its neck.
Oh dear.
And it fucking... On a normal day, if I would have broken that Beaumont, right, it would have been absolute heartbreak. But because I was sort of biased, I didn't feel the pain that badly. Other kinds of Scottish whiskey I like. I like Ardbeg because it's so damn accented and smoky. And for easy drinking, right, I want to show you this guy. Do you like this?
Never tried it.
Serious?
Wait, no, I have tried it.
It's very smooth, eh?
Yeah,
It's like easy, eh? But I don't like the art version and the Port Charlotte and all because it's way too peaty. This one is very easy drinking, but right now it's selling in Singapore for over $100, so it's quite an investment. Darren, any other Scottish whiskies you like?
Kinda have good memories of Glenfiddich because it was one of the first like proper single malts I tried as a kid. Well, not a kid, I was a teenager.
I like that Glenfiddich is sweet. So the more money you pay for a Glenfiddich, it's sweeter and it's smoother. It's a special occasion when you want to buy.
Special occasion, maybe I would go for probably a Hibiki.
Sweet. Yeah.
Maybe one of the higher end. So how about you? What's a regular everyday whiskey for you?
Well, it really depends, but I think the lead from Roladic is nice. Ardbeg. But for special occasions, right? I mean, it's super expensive in Singapore, but Lagavulin and Kalila, yeah, baby.
One of the two.
Is everyone here sarsaparilla, spice, and of course, monkey shoulder whiskey.
I'm guessing this would taste a bit like Sarsi or root beer. I thought it would be darker than that. Mine actually smells like a woody whiskey.
Okay, tell me what herbs and spices you pick up.
I don't know, all I smell is like wood.
Serious? Okay.
Maybe better rosemary? I don't know.
Sego House and Monkey Shoulder don't hate me for saying this, but you know it smells like when I hurt myself and an old person helped me rub the Chinese medicated oil.
Oh, that's how you.
And like if I sprain my arm, they wrap up with that smell, with that herb thing.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, it does. Fuck, like you spoiled it for me.
Sorry guys, but it's the truth, and I never told a lie in my life.
Yes. To Chinese herbs.
It tastes like a root beer or sarsi, but it smells like a Chinese medicinal hall. How strange. But do you like it?
Not my favorite of the four, but still not bad. So we've covered whiskeys that we really like. How about whiskeys that you hate or strongly dislike?
I think everything in the NTUC shelf, like your High Commissioner, Royal Challenge. What about you? Black Cat.
Yeah, I mean those are disqualified.
Glenmorangie, yes or no?
Can't say I have a bad impression, so yes.
Something about the backwash and the herbs and everything is really intense. Balvenie.
Balvenie is okay.
Balvenie is a bit too intense for me. I like double triple wood whiskies, but Balvenie is a bit too intense. Canadian Club.
Not for me.
Serious? So Canadian Club, I'll drink it lah. It's really just blended for smoothness, but still drink it. Johnny Walker.
Black label no, green label yes.
What?
Blue label yes.
Ah!
Red label no. Gold label okay.
Serious?
Yeah.
We have very different tastes. Black label double black for me is okay. Red is like when I was like 16 years old. I probably allowed to buy whiskey when I was 16.
No.
Oh fuck.
When we were 18 years old.
Okay.
That's why you bleep out.
Maybe I don't know how I got into the possession of a gold label once. I served it at my birthday. I hated it, my friends hated it, so yeah.
Gold label's okay for me, not bad. I do like green and blue the best.
But of all the blended malts, single malts, my favorite is still my Maltese Schnauzer Trampy. Hi Trampy. Trampy, what do you think of this cocktail? Do you like it? You like it? Oh no.
Oh no.
I adopted Trampy when he was about 8 or 9 years old. He was thrown in some sort of rubbish dump, like abandoned, when he was about 7. Now he's 10 years old and he's such a adoring, loving little boy. We really love him a lot. Just that he complains a lot about every single thing. When we picked him up, he looked like a bloody raccoon. We just kept like nursing his wounds and caring for him until he looks so cute now. So guys, adopt, don't shop. Last big sip. Okay, so now we let Mr. Unicorn choose, okay?
Choose what is the last one?
Okay. Don't let the grind get you down.
Had it with all the hard stops. Tired of those screen sharing snafus? Stress no more. We've turned those mindless meetings and ridiculous buzzwords into something worth savoring with this pack of Zoom tales.
What's in here? Monkey shoulder whiskey, soursop, raspberry, green tea, citric acid, tripsac sugar. This looks like the most complicated cocktail thus far.
Why you tarik the thing?
If you want to try any of these cocktails, right, check out this link here. First impressions?
Smells fruity.
Good. I like how it's floral, but the taste is soursop. Somehow, soursop taste and floral scent goes together very well, right?
I'm not a big fan of salsa, so. But this is still pretty good. Do you want to rank these?
Yeah, baby. Let's rank them. This is easy tea flavored cocktail. easy drinking. This is complex cocktail done very well. This is fruity cocktail but has a very nice creamy effect to it because of the ice cream soda. And this one is the medicated oil that you get rubbed on you when you break a bone or sprain yourself.
That's still pretty good.
Yours? What do you think about it for?
Yeah, I agree with you. This is easy to drink. This is super dangerous because you can have like 5 of these and like suddenly you stand up and your head is spinning. This is the one we're drinking right now. It's more complex, it has deeper flavors, a bit more. I mean, soursop and the floral flavors is quite interesting. It's nothing that I've ever had before, I think. Low hanging fruit is interesting, like something creamy in a clear liquid always makes it fun. So, and the last one is because you put the fucking herbal thing in my head, then I couldn't get it on my head. If not, I think I would have maybe liked it a little bit better, but it's still okay.
Darren Chua, I now have a surprise for
I'm
you.
gonna use my government name. Whoa!
Not available in stores.
Yo.
It is the Lagavulin 18. Darren, I want you to give this a try and give it your verdict. The only way to get this right, if you don't auction this or buy this off a reseller, is to join a program like the Johnny Walker House program, where you have to buy an entire barrel, age it, and then they bottle it for you as and when you want. Wow, your whiskey. Give it a try, let me know. It's super fucking expensive.
The glass is over here and I can actually smell it from here.
Maybe should never give it a try.
Do you want to smell it? I think if
Maybe is not a whiskey person.
if it's intense for me, it must be like 10 times as intense for Trevor. It smells very sweet.
This is like me letting you play with my limited edition Charmander card. Okay, can be honest, how does it rank with other whiskeys you try?
Ooh, strong. But very nice. Very woody. I tried a Lagavulin before and it's as strong as I remember. Smooth though, spicy.
Check out the viscosity of the glass, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
This is a shot of Andre in the glass.
And tram.
So fun fact about this shit. Chris Brooks joined the Maki Ito's faction, and I may or may not have caused it to happen because I just like shit posted on Twitter, and then Maki Ito saw it and then asked Chris Brooks to join.
Sweet. What promotion is this?
DDT's Joshi promotion, Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling.
This hoodie is because I got a cold, that's why I'm wearing a hoodie. Also, Lucha on the ground, super amazing. Too bad they died.
I thought he's on Impact now.
It's on MLW.
Oh, MLW, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's called Azteca Underground.
Ladder match!
No.
Ring the bell! Ladder match!
Is this the end of our episode?
I don't know, you tell me.
No. Darren.
You got more?
An episode of Jiu-Jitsu, aka Beer Appraisal, would not be complete if we ended this episode relatively sober. Supermarkets like Giant and Fair Price and Sheng Siong, not really Sheng Siong, sell wines for as cheap as $16.50. This is $13.50 in 7-Eleven, selected 7-Elevens, and it's made by Japan's branch of 7-Eleven called 7&I Holdings.
They don't call it wine, they call it alcoholic beverage.
Chile, made in Japan. Japanese words, French name. First time I tried Japanese domestic wines was when I was trying to trace my roots in Gifu, Japan, because my ancestors traveled through there 500 years ago. Wife, then girlfriend and I bought Japanese wines, brought it back to a hotel room, drank them, Japanese try to replicate the French wine producing process, but their domestic wine is disgusting.
I mean, they've done well on gin and whiskey, so
Well, don't hate me, Japanese people, but the first people who did gin well in Japan were the gaijins. Yeah, they started this whole movement in Japan. Oh my god, it smells like grape juice.
no, it doesn't. It smells like oh. No.
What more?
Oh.
Okay, my take is the top notes are like a decent wine, but the bottom notes are a bit smelly. You get that?
It's all I get is it's crap. It's like ammonia.
Really?
This is horrible, man. Why did you buy this?
Because it was $13.50, I was very curious. Anyway, this show is about us tasting disgusting things so that you don't need to jump through hoops, right?
First you give me a Lagavulin, then you give me this shit. Son of a bitch.
And now we've come to the end of this episode of Beer Appraisal, aka Jiu-Jitsu. Darren, what have you learned, if anything at all, from this episode of Beer Appraisal?
I hate 7-Eleven wine.
Okay. He's Darren.
He's Andre.
Darren, play us out! Shemet is going to the Phoenix Suns.
The Lakers got Russell Westbrook.
MMA is scripted.
Pro wrestling's real.
If not, why would the best in the world CM Punk go to UFC and lose twice?